Exposing the truth behind the J6 rally. The events of January 6, 2021 have left an indelible mark on American history. This day, often referred to as the J6 insurrection, saw a convergence of political fervor, misinformation, and unprecedented violence. But to truly understand what happened, we need to delve deeper into the motivations, actions, and consequences that defined this day. Did you know there are two sides to this story? While one side views the events as a patriotic stand against a perceived injustice, the other sees it as a direct attack on the very foundations of democracy. The dichotomy of perspectives is stark, and has only grown more pronounced over time. The January 6th insurrection at the U.S. Capitol was a pivotal moment in American history. It was a day when the world watched in shock as the heart of American democracy was besieged. The Capitol, a symbol of freedom and governance, became the epicenter of chaos and conflict. On one side, supporters of former President Donald Trump gathered to contest what they believed was a stolen election. Fueled by months of claims and rhetoric, these individuals felt a deep sense of betrayal and urgency. They believed they were defending the sanctity of the electoral process. Trump and his allies claimed, without evidence, that widespread fraud tainted the 2020 election results. Despite numerous court cases and recounts that found no substantial irregularities, the narrative of a stolen election persisted, gaining traction among a significant portion of the electorate. This culminated in the Save America March, where Trump urged his followers to fight like hell and march to the Capitol. His words were seen by many as a call to action, a rallying cry to defend what they believed was a compromised election. Following the rally, thousands of Trump supporters stormed the Capitol, breaching security perimeters and clashing violently with law enforcement. The scenes that unfolded were unprecedented. Barriers were torn down, windows shattered, and the hallowed halls of Congress were overrun. Offices were vandalized, lawmakers were hunted, and the certification of Joe Biden's victory was disrupted. The chaos inside the Capitol was palpable, with elected officials fearing for their lives and the democratic process hanging in the balance. 5 deaths and over 140 injured officers marked the day's tragic toll. The human cost of the insurrection was profound, with lives lost and countless others forever changed by the violence and trauma of that day. The immediate aftermath saw widespread condemnation. Political leaders from both sides of the aisle denounced the violence, calling for unity and a return to democratic norms. The media was awash with images and stories of the day's events, each more shocking than the last. Congress reconvened to certify Biden's win, while Trump, after initial hesitation, called for an orderly transition. The resilience of the democratic process was on full display as lawmakers returned to their duties, determined to uphold the Constitution. He was impeached for incitement, but acquitted by the Senate. The impeachment proceedings were a testament to the deep divisions within the country, with fierce debates and partisan lines drawn clearly in the sand. Over 1,500 participants faced legal charges, with significant jail time for many. The legal repercussions were swift and severe, as authorities sought to hold those responsible accountable for their actions. Long-term, the event deepened America's partisan divide. The insurrection became a flashpoint in the ongoing culture wars, with each side using it to bolster their narratives and agendas. Trump continues to claim the election was stolen, downplaying the riot's severity. His statements have kept the controversy alive, ensuring that the events of January 6th remain a contentious topic in American politics. Public opinion remains split, with some viewing the riots less harshly over time. Surveys and polls reveal a nation divided, with varying interpretations of the day's events and their significance. Internationally, the insurrection dented America's democratic image, unsettling allies and emboldening adversaries. The world watched in disbelief as the beacon of democracy appeared to falter, raising questions about the stability and future of American governance. Understanding January 6th is crucial for preventing future threats to democracy. By examining the causes and consequences, we can learn valuable lessons and work towards a more resilient and united nation. It's a day that highlighted the fragility of our institutions and the perils of political extremism. The events of January 6th serve as a stark reminder of the importance of safeguarding our democratic values and processes. Stay informed, stay engaged, and remember, our democracy depends on it. Thanks for watching. In these times of division and uncertainty, it is more important than ever to remain vigilant and proactive in defending the principles that define our nation. Like, share, and subscribe for more insights. Your engagement helps us continue to bring you in-depth analysis and coverage of the issues that matter most.